Happy Halloween, everyone! I decided that for this recap, the only way to do it justice was by video. Plus, I wanted to experiment around with a different format than just the text recaps. As such, let's dig into Adjectiveless Spider-Man number 56, part 3 of Smoke and Mirrors. The cover is, well, just kind of meh. Nothing pops out at us, but at least it doesn't seem as busy as the last one. What is weird about it is the Jackal. The angle of the shot may be responsible for this, but he looks really bulky here as opposed to the lean, athletic Jackal who came back last issue. Plus, he's olive green now instead of the lighter green we usually see. The cover promises the triumph of the Jackal and the return of Gwen Stacy. How much you want to bet neither occurs? Like a modern Venus, she emerges from the swirling mists of a high-tech capsule. Wait, she has arms. I call foul. The image of her standing there stirs the shared memories of Spider-Man and the man called the Scarlet Spider, but they are painful memories. Isn't it nice when a bad comic reminds us of a good comic we could be reading instead? For the woman standing before them is Gwen Stacy, and they both know that Gwen is dead. Or is she? I mean, it's not like the Jackal has already lied to us about other crap. Honestly, I don't get how anyone could have bought into this, be they Spider-Man or fans. Right as she comes out, she asks, "Spider-Man? Peter? What's happened to me?" Gwen never found out Peter was Spider-Man. Never! The clone of Gwen Stacy found out later, but not the original. That's a warning sign right there. Next, if Gwen Stacy never died, then what the hell was Warren's motivation for becoming the Jackal in the first place? Furthermore, the sheer gall necessary to undo the death of Gwen Stacy and the Green Goblin is just so astronomically... Let's just move on. The Jackal has Jack go get some clothes for Gwen, and the two Spider-Men are still flabbergasted. Boys, shall we avert our eyes while our beloved Gwen dresses? Oh, boys, I say boys! No. We never got to sleep with Gwen Stacy when she was alive, so we're gonna look for as long as we can, damn it! Spidey launches himself at the Jackal, having yet another heroic spaz attack, and saying what we all figured. Gwen Stacy died, and this is all a lie. Fake Gwen consoles him, calling him Peter once again. For crying out loud, I thought Spidey was supposed to be intelligent. The Jackal tells him, "There's a good boy, Peter. Do go talk with your dear sweet Gwen. And I'll just watch you from here like a creepy voyeur." Scarlet Spider grabs the constantly grinning Jackal. Did those genetic modifications include Joker gas? And says they're going to talk. At this point, we have a couple of pages of Aunt May in the hospital, but I'm skipping over them since, they're actually good. The Jackal tries to convince the Scarlet Spider that a life with Gwen or Mary Jane, or any woman of his choice, could have been his. During this, Jack keeps interrupting the Jackal so we can learn more about the clone degeneration, but the Jackal just smacks him away. If one annoying character is beating up another annoying character, should I be happy? Not Gwen keeps on yakking about how she's the real Gwen, and Spidey's all, "No, I'm over that and all." And once again, Spidey decides to flip out and start smashing computers. No, not again! Not again! Not another heroic spaz attack! It's not funny anymore! The Jackal talks to Ben about how he only has himself to blame about all the events in their lives. I was a pathetic man, searching for power, for love. Well, you certainly were pathetic, I'll give you that. He also starts referring to Ben as his son, and that it was all a game to him. With the mind control and the cloning, and all this serves to remind me of is that the Jackal's plans make no damn sense. Even if we accept the idea that the Jackal who died in the old Clone Saga was just another clone, and that the real Jackal has been manipulating all these events for years, it still leaves a lingering question. Why? Seriously, he never offers an explanation for all of this. The Jackal is just some mustache-twirling villain, and he'd be better off just tying the clone of Gwen Stacy to some railroad tracks. That would at least have some plausible sense than this nonsense. But wait, we're in for another shock. The Jackal leans in close to Ben and says he'll finally tell him the truth. Yes, Ben, or should I call you Peter? You are the real one. So then we get a page of the Jackal trying to fill in all the plot holes of this crap, like how he made Spidey think Ben was dead, implanting memories to make Ben think he was the clone. Again, what was the point of it? And then says he's offering Peter's life back to him. We get more pointless shots of Kane looking down at the entire thing, wanting to join in on the action, but something keeping him from doing so. We see that Scryer is standing even farther up from him, implying that he's somehow responsible for keeping Kane from doing anything. And the point of this page is... Meanwhile, in the less interesting but actual plot of the story, the Jackal goads Ben on into trying to kill Spider-Man so he can take back his life. Jack once again tries to bring up the clone degeneration, but the Jackal's had enough and not only backhands Jack, but then for some reason attacks Scarlet Spider as well. The man must have bipolar disorder or something, considering his sudden heel changes. Jack, where are you? Get over here! Assist me! Hey, you're the one who keeps telling him to go away, you asshole. Make up your mind already. In what might possibly be the most disturbing part of this comic, Jack suddenly leaps onto Scarlet's head and wraps his body around it.
Dear God, comic! What new spore of madness have you released upon the world this time?